strands of rope trying to find an answer to all my questions. I don't think it works that way. One must look internally for the answers that they are searching for. And sometimes you need a break. Sometimes you need to relish in the lower vibratory frequencies in order to rise back up. Now, I'm pretty sure this is why in Islam, when they're praying, there's the kneeling and then there's the standing and there's the kneeling and there's the standing. I'm not too sure how many times it's done, but that's to lower and raise your vibratory frequency. Now, I have practiced a few prayer sessions in Islam to get a feel for it, to understand what it feels like. And it's remarkable how it raises your vibratory frequency and how you feel afterwards. It's just like sitting down as an Indian guru with the full lotus position and meditating and chanting Allah and have the same effect on raising your vibratory frequency, which is amazing. I mean, in Arabic, the name for mum or mother is ummi. It's very fascinating. I mean, like I said, I only know a little bit about a little bit. I stay up all night because I'm too afraid to go to sleep because I've had people trying to get in on me while I'm sleeping. And I sleep half the bloody day. And that wastes most of my time. And then I got to, fix up my house, take my dog for a walk, go and get my shopping. And by the time I come back, I'm dead tired from all the stress and harassment and being, my eyes having to scan my environment constantly. That takes its toll on your light body. That takes its toll on your vibratory frequency. And that's just not mentioning the directed energy weapon assaults. That's not mentioning the dream manipulation, where you go to charge up in your dreams. All the indigenous cultures understood the dream world, the dream time, like the Australian Aboriginals. Indigenous people fascinate me with their in-depth knowledge of the self and living in harmony. But a modern Western man, regardless of what ethnicity they come from, would say that they are primitive and they've just learnt how to rub sticks together and create fire and haven't progressed past that point. But I say there was no need to progress past that point. Because look what we've done to the earth. Look what we've done to our species. Look what we've done to every species we live with on this planet. Since we have discovered technology and progressed, as a modern Western man would put it. There is progression and there is progression. We don't want progression that regresses us in the long run. We want progression that will keep us on that constant progressive path. But the path that mankind is going now on this earth, we're not going to be able to sustain it. Even if we reduce the earth's population to what they are suggesting on the Georgia Guidestone tablets, to only 500 million, it will still not sustain us, given the technology and crap that we are using on such a large scale. When the Earth's population was very small, we didn't have these technologies that we are using today. So even by reducing the Earth's population, it's not going to change anything. What needs to be changed is the way we live our lives, our lifestyle. We don't have to give up technology, no, but we have to assess the way we are using it. Now, I know for a fact that there are other planets with beings living on them. And they live a kind of indigenous lifestyle at one with that planet. But they are not lacking in technology. I don't know how else to put that in words, because a lot of people are going to find that strange, me saying, how would you know that sort of thing? That question will be projected at me. How would I know that? Well, that's connecting to the natural grid of the universe. As every being in this universe, in the cosmos, is connected through this energy grid. We are all individual manifestations of the great self. And our purpose in life is to climb back up to that main higher vibratory frequency of light and be seated at the right hand of the Father. You see? All these key words, all these understandings are in our scriptures, but they've been written in kind of like a code for the weary and wise to understand. I'm not sure why these scriptures and these ancient philosophies are not dissected and taught to the masses at school. I don't know why we're taught algebra. Okay, there is a place for algebra within our society. There is a place for complex formulas and mathematical equations. Yes, they're very important. But we're all not going to use them. We're all not going to apply them in our daily life. So why do children have to spend 8 or 9 hours a day being fed this crap that most of them aren't going to use? So there's got to be a perfect synergy between the spiritual teachings and understandings and philosophies and the technological side of life. There has to be a perfect union, harmony, a yin and yang. It has to be that way. We cannot have it any other way. And the powers that be know this. This is why they give you the lady in red. So you can engage in explicit and vulgar sexual activity, which throws your sexual sacral chakra way off balance. And then you're stuck at that lower chakra. You know, it's just amazing how we are being attacked on such a spiritual level as human beings. And we don't even know we're being attacked on such an intensely orchestrated campaign. And it's been this way for so long. And anyone that talks about this or questions this automatically becomes an enemy, automatically becomes a terrorist, automatically becomes an extremist, when we are simply teaching the foundation of unconditional love. This is what this all basically is referring to, which is why the heart chakra is so important. Now I'm at 37 minutes of this video. I'm definitely sure it's not going to load complete. So I might have to do it in 2 parts. See how it goes. Much love, fam, and I hope I wasn't rambling for too long, and I hope I didn't lose many people's attention. But for the TIs out there that are struggling, just know you're not alone. We have angels behind us, okay, supporting us, blowing positive vibes down the backs of our necks. And it's up to us to choose whether we listen and feel these guidances, because they are not allowed to completely intervene like the lower vibrational entities. This is why it looks like the lower vibrational entities are a lot more stronger and powerful. It's because they break the rules and the law. That's why. But in the long run, these beings on the higher vibratory frequencies, what we refer to as angels, will be victorious. There will be a perfect harmony here. But we have to get through that on our own accord. We have to go through that ourselves. We have to bring that to this vibratory frequency ourselves. And that is a very, very great and large task given, these power structures who are so deeply embedded in our society in every facet, they work overtime to make sure this doesn't happen. This is what they're constantly working towards. Don't fear nuclear threat from North Korea. Don't fear radicalized Islamists in the Middle East. They are just fronts. The real fear that the power structures really fear is us waking up and understanding this energy grid and reconnecting to it. That's what they really fear. Not the man in the middle of the desert wielding an AK-47. Such a primitive technology. No. We don't need that anything external from our bodies. We don't need it. We have been given everything we need. So, TIs, just keep going. And have faith in the Most High, in the Father. Don't worry about those people doing the satanic symbols or 666s and all these sorts of things. It's all shrouded in mystery and grown to a proportion which is so far from its actual size and what it actually means. Even the devil himself knows his place. The devil himself knows his place. So all those that are serving him blindly, they're the ones that are being played and being fooled. Because Lucifer, the Shaitan, the Bliss, he knows his position. He knows he is under the great self. And he can only be a ruler of this vibratory frequency, and only this, if he wants to maintain his power. Relinquish that power and raise your vibratory frequency, and you can enter the Garden of Eden, back into the light. I hope that makes sense what I'm saying, because I've been rambling for 41 minutes now. But anyways, thanks for watching.